Well, listen to this. Well, let's set the scene. So imagine you're driving down the road and it's quite a quiet A road. And there's cameras. There's cameras bloody everywhere, isn't there? But there's cameras on this quiet A road. And before you've even reached the roundabout up ahead, the system has checked your tax, your MOT, your insurance status, and your driving record, and monitored how you've been driving. And instantly, if something's out of date or you've been breaking the speed limit, naughty you, a fine is already on its way to you. So you think, well, that's sci-fi, isn't it? It's that's stuff of fantasy. A recently leaked internal DVLA planning document, believed to be part of their digital transformation strategy, suggests the agency is preparing for an era of automated fines and AI-driven driver monitoring. So, in this video, we'll uncover what that strategy is and how today's number plate cameras already hint to the next step that's going to make this possible. And yeah, so we're basically screwed. Inside the DVLA's AI strategy, the leaked digital transformation strategy is said to describe how the DVLA wants to move away from its old mainframe systems and into the modern era of cloud-based, API-driven data architecture. That is obviously going to be linked to the digital ID as well. That means every vehicle record, driver's license, tax payment, and insurance status could be cross-checked instantly, not by people, but by AI algorithms. The DVLA's own Digital Service Blog confirmed back in August 2022 that this modernization is already underway. They called the program Evolve, a huge IT overhaul designed to make services faster, more modular, and ready for future technologies. Where have we heard something similar recently with the digital IDs? It's going to make services faster and more convenient for us. Another government supplier, the TPX Impact, publicly stated that it's helping DVLA build a so-called future state data architecture to replace the legacy tech stack. So the groundwork for AI automation isn't theoretical. They're working on it. It's happening, basically, and it seems to be all happening at once. So, according to reports from those familiar with the leaked strategy, machine learning tools are being tested to flag anomalies like repeat offences or patterns of evasion automatically. Essentially, the system could spot a rule break or trigger a penalty with minimal human oversight. What could go wrong, eh? To see how close we are already to this, just look at the ANPR automatic number plate recognition. Right now, about 11,000 ANPR cameras scan more than 50 million number plates every day across the UK. That figure comes from police statistics quoted in the UK's own ANPR database reports and by National Police Chiefs Council. So when a plate is read, it's instantly compared to the DVLA police records. So when a plate is read, it's instantly compared to the DVLA and police records. And it says here, if it's untaxed, uninsured, or flagged as stolen, an alert appears in the National ANPR data centre. The DVLA itself explains on Gov UK, here we go, that it is already using ANPR to identify untaxed vehicles. Well, yeah, we know that. Offenders can then be issued fines and have their cars clamped or seized, all from a camera. So the foundations of automated enforcement already exist. Well, yes, it does. But they're just ramping it up with the AI attached to it. The next logical step is to make the system real-time and self-acting, automatically matching, verifying, and issuing fines without a human ever clicking a button. That's worrying. Goes on to say, and that's exactly what AI enables. New trials mentioned by the driver monitoring site Driving Monitor in 2025. Hey, new trials mentioned by the driver monitoring site Driving Monitor in 2025 are already testing AI cameras that detect seatbelt or mobile phone use through their in-car imaging. Those systems feed violations straight into enforcement databases and link to your digital ID. Combined with the DVLA's data access, and you can see the shape of the future. Combined with the DVLA's data access. So they're going to be helping themselves down your digital ID as well. So why the sudden rush towards automation? Three main reasons: cost, politics, and technology. Well, yes, cost, they don't have to employ anyone. Politics, because the politicians are absolutely loving it, having us all under control, and now they've got the technology to do it. So first, let's look at cost and efficiency. The UK government's own blueprint for modern digital government, published in January 2025, openly calls for public services to harness AI to boost productivity and reduce manual work. That's it. All out of jobs. It says, quote, AI can help, excuse me, I'm going to cough. Sorry. AI can help public servants spend time on the things that matter the most, leaving repetitive tasks to automation. AI can help public servants spend the time on the things that matter most to them. Oh, what's that? Inflating their expenses. Oh, someone said that. Right, independent research backs that up. Yes, they do. It does, doesn't it? A 2024 study from the University of Oxford found that out of 143 million repetitive government tasks each year, roughly 84% could be automated by AI. So we're going to have an AI government that you can't vote out or vote in. You can't even do anything. That's enormous pressure on agencies like the DVLA to digitize. Second, there's the political mandate. In March 2025, Prime Minister Keir Starmer publicly said no person's time should be spent on a task where digital or AI can do it better, quicker, and at the same time, high quality. The statement, reported by Think Digital Partners, essentially gave every department permission to replace routine human work with automation. Third, there's technology readiness. The Department for Transport released a Transport AI Action Plan in early 2025, outlining how artificial intelligence will be embedded into road, rail, and vehicle systems. That plan expects agencies like the DVLA to coordinate data and enforcement using AI analytics. So the political and technical stars are aligning right now, aren't they just? Let me know down in the comments what you think to all this. It's just getting worse, isn't it? From every angle, we're getting hit. So picture this, though. So the plate is read. Your number plate is read by AI, cross-checked against DVLA's live database, insurance records, and MOT status. Now you might think, well, I'm insured. My car's got its MOT and paid my tax. So if a rule is broken, like a simple driving rule, maybe you've just gone 1 mile an hour over the speed limit, or you've just swerved to avoid a pothole or something, driving a little bit erratic, If a rule is broken, the system applies preset logic. So will it identify the potholes in the road and that's why you've swerved them? Well, we don't know. Maybe it waits to verify for a few hours after monitoring your driving. And if you continue, it will trigger instantly. The fine is generated, the notification is sent by email or post, and the data is stored. And you're penalised, cut off from your bank account with your digital ID. All under a minute. Excuse me. Appeals and exceptions would still involve people for now. But the front-end enforcement loop would be fully automated. That's what internal strategists call closed-loop digital enforcement. Okay, but as efficient as that sounds, it comes with big risks, doesn't it just? AI isn't perfect. Well, yes. False positives happen. It lies. Plates get misread. Databases lag behind reality. Or a car changes ownership midday. Without careful oversight, innocent drivers could be fined and penalized. There are also privacy and fairness issues, isn't there just? Legal scholars writing in ResearchGate's journal on privacy and public spaces warned years ago that ANPR data retention is already posing a major threat to personal privacy under the UK's Protection of Freedoms Act 2012. Do we even have that anymore? The Labour government's probably even got rid of that act now. Scaling it up with AI would magnify those concerns, wouldn't it? Under the UK's Data Protection Act, the GDPR, any automated decision that significantly affects a person, like issuing a fine, must be explainable and open to human appeal. So any future DVLA system will have to maintain a human in the loop. So they're going to have to at least employ one person. That's a shame, isn't it? That's one salary to pay out. So in summary, here's what we've spoken about. The DVLA's ongoing Evolve program and leaked digital strategy point towards a fully automated enforcement system. UK already has the camera infrastructure, data links, and political will to make it happen. Political will, yeah. But the technology raises deep questions about fairness, privacy, and accountability. I think I'm losing my voice. Sorry. If the DVLA goes all in on AI enforcement, it will redefine what it means to drive legally in Britain. The question isn't whether they can build it, it's how far they will go with it and how much oversight we, the public, will demand. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please think about watch a few videos and think about whether you like to subscribe. Please like the video, please comment, and I shall come back with some more information soon. Some more footage. I think in the next video I'm going to cover some the MOT advisories I've had on 2 vehicles and how the garages that I've been to I've said they would repair them, but they wouldn't source the parts because the cars are one's 20 years old, one's 30 years old, and the parts are hard to find and not from their suppliers. So they said they can't insure the work. They'll fit it for me if I go and source the parts, but they won't insure it. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to have a look further into that, and yeah, that's possibly my next video because I'm taking my Jaguar into a repair garage soon, and let's see what they say. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye for now.